Lagos curfew was planned. That is according to Gani Adams, as he reveals the sponsors of arson and violence that characterized the later stage of the end SARS protests that rocked Nigeria a couple of weeks ago, or days rather. Now, before we dive into it, my name is Rex, and this is Afri News. So, thank you for watching, and I implore you, I make a humble appeal. I need your favor. Just subscribe to this very channel, press the subscribe button, and smash the notification bell. And I would greatly appreciate that. As you can see, the channel is a very young one, and it promises to bring every vital news from all around the world, especially from our locality, as it affects our life. Now let's dive into the news. First of all, let me go through some of his excerpts before I show you the video of the man himself, Gani Adams. He is popularly known and called Are Ona Kakanfo. The Are Ona Kakanfo of Yoruba land, Iba Gani Adams, has declared that politicians and the government masterminded the burning of the Orile police station in Lagos. He said this in an interview with Arise TV on Sunday, the 25th of October 2020. The Yoruba leader stated that the action of the Hoodlums was a planned strategy aimed to reduce violence as a reason to impose curfew and restrict movement in Lagos. He stated that the SARS protesters have remained peaceful throughout the agitation for an end to police brutality. In his words, and I quote, "They started this ugly mood by burning the police station in Orile. Is it the protesters that burned the police station? It's the urchins that the governments and politicians gave money to go and burn it down so that they can have an opportunity to declare curfew." Now, I'm going to show you the video of the man. But before then, you will recall that before the burning of that Orile police station, there was no protest in Orile. Yes, protests, there was no any reports of any protests going on around there. So, and even before the imposition of the curfew, there was no any trace of violence that characterized the protests. So the protests had been peaceful. So I can lay credence to what the man has just alleged. And don't forget that on that very fateful Tuesday, the 20th, that they killed innocent souls at Lekki targets. There was a report that the Jagaban himself had traveled earlier in the day to Abuja to see Mr. President. Then as he came back, in less than 4 hours, he came back from Abuja. He now instructed his errand boy, the so-called governor, to declare curfew. So, as curfew was declared now, so the curfew was initially slated for 4 p.m. Now, the state government later moved the time to 9 p.m. And funny enough, the time adjustment was even communicated at around 7 p.m. That is 3 hours after the expiration of the initial schedule. So, it left so much to be suspected. I certainly believe there is more than meets our eyes. Now, I'm going to show you the video of this man. He's very convinced, and in fact, he said, according to him, he can even defend it any day, any time.
People, look at this issue of protesters. Assuming they allow this young, promising youth to continue this protest for a period of 3-4 weeks, peacefully, they would think otherwise. Let us choose a leader to negotiate for us. They will be tired. But they started this ugly mood by burning a station in Orile. Is it the protester that burned that station? It's the urchin that the politician gave money to go and burn it, so that they can have an opportunity to declare curfew.
Well,
and they declare curfew within 5 hours of declaring that.
That's a serious allegation which can be proven, because you just said they gave money to politicians, gave money to people to go and burn. I just wanted to correct that. I hope you can hear me.
It's wicked. It's uncalled for.
Well, I hope you can hear me. I was just saying what you said there is a serious, very serious allegation that has to be proven before you can say that. What you were saying that politicians give money to people to go and burn, to go and burn a station.
How so?
Do you have my brother? Come again. You call me for this interview.
Let
Do
me
you have
ask.
any protester in Orile before the station was being burned?
All right, let's go on to
Do
some.
you have any protester in Orile before the station was being burned? The burning of Orile station was the #1 excuse to bring coffee to Lagos State. So we have to tell ourselves the truth, and we have to learn lesson from our mistake. We have children. We have children. And these people was killed, and you are now twisting the story. Please, for God's sake, let's stop this ugly incident. Let's move this nation forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ara.
Thank you.
That's it, guys. What I know is that our struggle continues, and that they say somebody who doesn't have a mouth to speak for himself, that God will always do. They killed us. They killed our brothers and sisters, our cousins, even our mothers and aunts and uncles. But God will surely retaliate. God will surely avenge them. If they like, let them cover everything they've done. Let them try as much as they can to cover everything. Nothing that is covered, everything covered will always, come to light. So it's just a matter of time. The international communities, they are watching. So the youth are doing everything. They are pressing forward. They are only changing tactics, adopting other means of, forging ahead with agitations and quests for a better society for all of us. Thank you for watching, and do well to subscribe to my channel, as I'll keep bringing you striking news like this to your doorposts. Thank you, and see you in my next video.